guys, and good afternoon YouTube. Today is 25th of April. Today is a Sunday और लॉकडाउन गाज़ियाबाद में भी लॉकडाउन, सैटरडे संडे लॉकडाउन हो गया. अब दिल्ली में तो था ही. Let's talk about some points which I jotted down here. Here I jotted it down. Oh, by the way, this is my mom's phone. This is a Oppo F9 Pro. इससे भी मैं शूट कर करके कभी कभी अपलोड करता हूँ इंस्टाग्राम पे. और ये फ़ोन मेरे को प्राइज़ में मिला था. रादर अमेज़ॉन का जो रोज़ डेली कॉन्टेस्ट होता है उसमें मैंने खेला था. हो गया इसको भी 1-2 साल हो गया होगा, उससे ज़्यादा ही हो गया होगा. बट दिस फ़ोन केम टू मी एज अ प्राइज़, totally unexpected. Anyways, so today's video, as you guys possibly made it from the heading, so it's something about the downsides of the Gixxer life नहीं, like in case अगर मेरे को कोई पूछे कि what are the downsides, the negatives that might be a deal breaker or that might force you to sell this bike off in future. So these would be my takes, my points. These are again my personal opinions. You might beg to differ on that. Absolutely fine. मैं किसी को कोई force नहीं कर रहा हूँ. ये मेरे personal points है. मानो या ना मानो. First thing, this is like first and foremost thing always. Every Gixxer Sf250 owner has actually said this, that hard gearing. Yes, absolutely. It's very hard gear shifts on the Gixxer Sf250s. I'm not sure about the 150s. वो उनके respective owner लोग बता पाएंगे. But as of now, whatever I own, the 250, even this being a BS6 model, but then again the gear shifts are way too hard. And I have told this to Gixxer, I mean not Gixxer, I have told this to Suzuki people, the Etco Suzuki people. They said that sir ऐसा ही है. I mean it's like इसका कुछ नहीं हो सकता kind of attitude. So they will just do some minor greasing and all that on the clutch and the gear lever, that's it, and they will say that sir यही है, यही best है, इससे ही चलाना पड़ेगा. So that is one big downside, and this is not only me, a lot of 250 owners, you guys have commented, and I have received DMs on Instagrams and what everywhere else possibly, that hard gear shift. इसका कोई इलाज नहीं है भाई. It's just like COVID. इसके साथ ही चलना पड़ेगा हमें till the time we own the bike. Finding neutral is a task. Absolutely, man. This is just a juggle that I have to do all the time whenever I am stopping in a traffic or while I ride back home. When I have to stop, it will always shift on between first and the second gear for a while, and after a bit it will come to a neutral. By the time, most of the time, the traffic light is back to green, so no point in getting to the neutral position there. Somewhat related to the gearing problem only. Stock horn is tiny, like in any bike though. Yes, absolutely. The stock horn, if you remember, I don't have any clip. Maybe you can check my old vlogs on this when I bought this bike. I guess I have showed this. So उसमें भी मैंने दिखाया था बहुत ही मतलब tiny सा पीप एक छोटा सा horn है. And this is not only actually a problem of this bike. I have even ridden bigger CC bikes like Multistrada and Scrambler, Ducati and other big CC bikes. On every bikes, I don't know why, very few bikes come with dual horn, like the Apache, the Pulsar 220, the Yamaha, I believe the R15 V3s also come with dual horns. But इसका तो जुगाड़ है available, so just get a good set of dual horn installed, and it all depends on your mechanic. You might think that this might void the warranty. मैंने किया था while my bike wasn't even serviced for the first time. मैंने किया था बहुत अच्छी तरीके से. मैकेनिक के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा actually. If there are not too many visible wire cuts or anything like that, trust me, it won't create any problem with the warranty thing. Service people won't notice it. मैंने खुद कराया हुआ है, तो I can vouch for this. Limited luggage mounting options for a sports tourer. Absolutely, I have made videos on this. You can check that. You can check the Gixxer playlist actually, which will be linked up there. So उसमें भी मैंने बताया था इसमें लगेज बांधने के लिए बहुत लिमिटेड ऑप्शंस दिए हुए हैं. एंड इसके मिलता जुलता और एक पॉइंट मैंने लिखा था यहाँ पे, नो कस्टम एक्सेसरीज अवेलेबल. या first of all, there are no companies that directly make any accessories for the Gixxer Sf250. Everyone is making for Dominar, Himalayan, BMW, G310S and X-Pulse, yeah, all these bikes have custom things available for them, excepting the Gixxer Sf250. पता नहीं पाप कर दिया क्या ये बाइक लेके. So that is one limitation of this bike. That is a big bummer. At least company के point of view से भी कुछ देना चाहिए था as an option, as an optional accessory. All Suzuki gives is soft luggage, like soft panniers. We don't need that. Most of us already have that. वो देखे क्या फ़ायदा होगा. Next, no LED indicators, and we are in 2021. Absolutely. Almost every bike, even I guess Hero Extreme 200 also offers LED लाइट. कल को पैशन प्रो, स्प्लेंडर ये सब भी देने लग जाएंगे. LED इंडिकेटर्स नहीं दिए गए. LED हेडलाइट्स है, LED टेल लाइट है. इंडिकेटर देने में क्या जाता भाई कंपनियों का. सो ये सब हमें अलग से पैसे डाल के खर्चा करना पड़ता है हम यूज़र्स को. And the company is just absolutely ignorant about that. No side stand sensor indicators. Yeah, side stand sensor नहीं है. Can you imagine that? This is such a useful feature, and this helps lives as well. And but this bike doesn't have. So every time I move from a standstill, so I'll have to just check down every time that have I removed the side stand, because there is no indication. And before anyone tells you, or before you hit something and then fall down or maybe damage or anything else unfortunate happens, क्या फ़ायदा. एक साइड स्टैंड सेंसर देना होता है. अगेन ये आफ्टर मार्केट मिल जाएगा, बट देख के कराना. मैं नहीं करा रहा हूँ और मैं रिकमेंड भी नहीं करता हूँ, बट ये मिलता है साइड स्टैंड सेंसर. ब्लूटूथ, नो ब्लूटूथ. मैंने लिखा था ये पॉइंट, बट देन अगेन ब्लूटूथ इज़ नॉट माई पर्सनल फेवरेट ऑप्शन. I had it on my KTM Duke 390. Only once I used this just to see how it pairs, and that was a struggle. Other than that, I don't find Bluetooth as a like a deal breaking option. Bluetooth नहीं है तो कोई बात नहीं, हम इंटरकॉम से कनेक्ट कर लेते हैं. मोबाइल माउंट लगे होते हैं, सैडल बैग के टैंक बैग के ऊपर लगा के कनेक्ट कर लेता है. ऑल्टरनेट ऑप्शंस है. सो ब्लूटूथ इज़ not a very useful feature for me at least. Not so good service center experience. Absolutely. ये तो मैंने शायद पहले भी बता चुका हूँ. If I have to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I will possibly rate it at 5.5. They are just not good. Poor social media marketing response. Absolutely. Whenever you guys, whosoever follows Gixxer official, the Suzuki official page on Instagram, you possibly might have come across this experience. I have. कुछ भी उनका कमेंट में लिखो या तो उनको DM करो, कुछ भी करो. They have a standard protocol, like a standard template based messaging system. I don't know whether it is some human who is typing this or just doing a copy paste, or it's just any robot like bot messaging. But then again उनका एक ही template होता है. Please contact us through DM, please contact us through email, and when you do that nothing further happens. Experience करके बता रहा हूँ. Dated dashboard, though it shows a good amount of information. Yes, absolutely. Point और नहीं है, ख़त्म. तो ये जो है डैशबोर्ड जो है, इंफॉर्मेशन तो बहुत सारा कुछ दिखा देता है ये, most of the information. But then again, in 2021, couldn't they have given a better layout LCD? ठीक है, negative LCD I don't mind. It actually is easy to read in harsh sunlight. But then again, maybe a bit of colorful LCD. And I'm not saying कि TFT दे दो एकदम S1000 RR की तरह, KTM Duke 390 की तरह, but कुछ तो डिज़ाइन में चेंज लाओ. 2021 बोल के दे के आ रहे हो. You are just giving a new like a MotoGP livery. That's it, new sticker. But this is all what I have had to say in this vlog. So these are my personal points which would act as a bummer and as a deal breaker, if you say. If I have to immediately sell my bike or change my bike, these would be my reasoning for changing the changeover this time. Other than that, the bike performance is absolutely fine. Mileage मिल जाती है, and you get good highway cruising speed. In city, it's nice enough. Regarding my tailbone pain, it is helping me a lot because the body posture is like this, so it doesn't create a lot of pressure on my tailbone. Those points are fine. But as I always say, nothing is perfect. So these were the negative sides. That's it. That's all about his vlog. And बाकी और तो कुछ है नहीं. अभी तो कोई ट्रिप का कोई सीन नहीं है. अब तो पहले जान से बच जाए पूरी दुनिया, उसके बाद ट्रिप विप होंगे. फ़िलहाल के लिए घर पे रहो. If you have the dire need, only then go out, but with absolute protection, because अब everything and anything is the reason for COVID. पता नहीं क्या होगा. Anyways, let's not end it on a bad note. So stay inside, stay home, stay safe, stay protected, stay away from COVID, and spread the awareness. And whenever you ride safe, ride hard, ride responsibly. So